King of Wands, fire sign. The Fool. Having a new vision. Starting over. Start again at your beginnings. Invest wisely in a new beginning. Moon. I think you've been deceived by your own way of thinking previously, and now you have a new kind of like plan about what you're going to do going forward here. You have a clear vision, right? This person's like, okay, I know what I was unclear with, and now I'm going to start again. I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to go up to bat one more time with this. But they're happy. You're happy about this. You're happy about this new vision of what you're going to do, this new plan, this new way of laying down, a goal, setting a new goal for yourself. You're excited about this new goal, which is a good start. You should feel excited when you start something new and not dread it. The Sun, Moon and the Sun. You want to go for your happiness. Sometimes you have to start over. You want to get to the Sun, which is like everyone's vacation spot, right? Everyone wants to be in ultimate positivity, happiness, freedom, vitality, everything that it says on that card. I shine my light on the world around me and radiate love. Someone's excited about a new way of looking at how to get to the sun, how to get to something that's going to make you ultimately really happy. So now you have a new plan, a new navigational system of how you're gonna get there. But the most important part of this is that your emotions behind your actions are going to, kind of signify how you're going to get there, right? How you're going to grow real fast. You can skip a few steps in the beginning if you are wise in your approach to being the Fool. Like, there's a very wise way of being a fool, but if you can accept the fact that everyone's a fool, if you can accept the fact of looking like a fool, if you can accept the fact of not knowing everything, you kind of grow faster because you put yourself in that position faster than other people would. Just rip the Band-Aid off, or just jump in the pool and stop testing the water and just jump in. Sometimes you gotta just do that, right? What else about this plan? What's gonna make you happy? Well, there's enthusiasm here, so obviously I'm gonna go for it. The Queen of Swords. One more. Hangman. Yeah. Hangman and the Fool. So you have a whole new way of looking at how you're going to get there. You're very astute in how you're doing this, and you're doing it with enthusiasm, like it says on this card, the Ten of Wands, and you're going to go for it, right? In order to jump over that hurdle, you got to kind of take a running start, but you have to be like excited to get over the hurdle too. That's going to give you that extra oomph to do the things that you need to do to like just get over fear or get over anything that's holding you back from doing it. You have to put yourself in a beginner's mindset at some point, or all the time. Even if you're a person that is more of like a teacher or someone that is in front of group of people all the day long in any kind of setting, and you forget that you too don't know everything, you know, like, and to put yourself in a beginner's shoes constantly, to keep yourself humbled to the fact of how much fear you have to get over to become a beginner at anything, to learn something new and look foolish in front of a group of people. No one wants to feel ashamed, you know, or especially ashamed in front of other people. So a lot of people are afraid just to start, but if you are okay with just jumping in and being okay with just that couple minutes of looking foolish, it doesn't, you know, really hurt in the long run, because yeah, you can laugh about it going forward, you know, but it just doesn't, it doesn't hold a lot of weight on your heart to do it. You're still gonna do it, if that makes sense. The Tower, fast actions, right? Revelations too. So we have the Tower and the Hangman together, which is kind of strange if you look at them up and down. You're having a whole new way of looking at the Tower. A whole new way of looking at life and how to get to what's going to make you happy, and you have a lot of enthusiasm behind it. You have been doing a lot of soul searching. You know, you've been in this very hermetic energy of reflection, contemplation, you know, trying to tap into yourself to find answers, you know, being alone, but having that star in your lantern of looking at. Isn't that funny how the lantern is, you know, going through, if you look through the lantern, it's looking at the sun. So the star is in the lantern, but the sun is behind the star. It's just gonna like light things up for you in a way that you're gonna go for it. Like, there's a huge new revelation happening here. The Fool, the Tower, the Hangman, the Moon, and the Sun together is a very positive, you know, read for me in this setting, because it just ultimately means balance and illumination, you know. And knowing that you're making the right decision with the Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, you know, you're really going to do this. And the King of Wands here is someone that definitely goes for it with energy and enthusiasm. So you just have to feel strong enough to reach for the, you know, what is it? Reach for the moon and you might, you know, catch a star or something like that. So if you reach for the sun, you might catch a star, you know, in the time that you're just like looking inwardly. You have to learn to just make a plan and become the Fool again. So even if you're used to not, you're always used to being in charge, you're always used to just telling other people what to do, to remain in a sense of being the Fool and being gentle with people that are brave enough to be the Fool, because those people are the bravest. They're doing it still, because eventually you're not the Fool anymore. It happens pretty fast. So if you could just withhold looking like a fool for a little bit of time and, you know, just kind of going for it, like with the Tower, to go to the sun, right? You're going to have enough energy to do this. And you're also going to be really enthusiastic to see the results of it, because ultimately you're going to get this self-expression. The sun, you're gonna get it, like exactly what this man is fighting for, searching for. You figured out the code to what you need to do, and there's a lot of action. The King of Wands takes action. He's definitely like confident, you know, and the Tower is like fast action to get to where they need to go. So So it says moon dance, listen to the rhythm and sway along with the heartbeat of the universe. There might be something regarding dancing or learning to know the right timing of when to jump in. Basically, you listen to the rhythm, you kind of have to step to the rhythm of your life. So if there's like a swift action happening here you're going to step in it at the right time, and it's going to kind of really brighten up everything for you. Dreams. Look into your dreams, they hold all the answers that you are seeking. Not every dream means that you're actually dreaming of that happening, because we can all have bad dreams, but if there are certain people that are constantly showing up in your dreams, I would just pay attention to who those people are and what they signify to you at this time, because maybe there's a way of letting go of certain people in your dreams. Surprise, romantic surprises. Be open to them. So the surprise in the tower here, there might be something you're going to surprise someone with this new way of thinking, or someone else is going to surprise you with this way of thinking. You're definitely not going to see it coming, like truly, because the tower just happens like immediately. True love comes out, a deep and enduring connection, going beyond superficial attraction. Twin flame. Sacrifice. And relax. So with the sacrifice card, the tower, there's certain things that are going to have to come to an end to step into your future. When you're the fool, there's certain bad habits that you have to kind of just tuck away, and you're just like, all right, well, I guess I have to say goodbye to that. And that's only for your growth, but there's certain things here that you're going to have to just let go of here in order to step up into the sun. Right? You're going to have to sacrifice a few things to get what you're looking for. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. And it's going to help you just kind of relax and know that this new opportunity or this new person here they're going to relax your nervous system. When you're around them, you guys will be able to just enjoy little things in life without feeling anxious about one another. There's a lot of being in tune with one another, so it just is easy. Like there's no manic energy that I'm getting from this. It's more just like it kind of just fits easily somehow. Like you just kind of automatically know what the other one needs or wants, which will help you both relax and kind of just let go and know that it's okay. This is something that might be showing up in your dreams, but in reality, this is going to be a surprise to you. If there's someone that's coming towards you with this kind of like message. On the bottom of the deck, we have a heartbeat. heartbeat, rhythm, swaying to the heartbeat of the universe, it says on this card too. So this is definitely a lot of heart energy. Like your hearts might like skip a beat. It's pretty sweet energy, actually. This is someone that is going to kind of just take you by surprise. Around spring. You might have met them around spring. Or it just feels like a spring, like your relationship feels like spring, which is newness, growing, brand new flowers of life. Everything's blossoming. It's in the blossoming stages of life. Confused. Dreams again, visiting you in the spirit world, receiving downloads and confirmations. So we have dreams twice here. Dreams. Might be heavily on your mind, heavily on their mind. You might be feeling confused of why they're so, kind of like they're thinking about this a lot. Earth signs could be significant here. Just a stable energy. Ravenous can. Divine feminine. This is someone that definitely means business. They might be watching you online. They get butterflies when they think about you. There's devotion here, there's true love, there's twin flames. I think this person is highly attracted to you, but this is very sweet energy here.